Hello students, welcome to my channel Study Smart with Moa ma'am. Today we will discuss about ISC board class 11 political science first chapter introduction to political science. So let's start the video. First question is, what is the scope of political science? The scope of political science is broad and covers various aspects of political life, power, structures and governance. Here's a breakdown of its major areas. Political theory studies ideas like justice, liberty, equality, democracy, and rights. Examines the works of thinkers like Plato, Marx, Machiavelli, and modern theorists. Includes both normative and empirical approaches. Second, comparative policies. Compares different political systems, institutions, and processes across countries. Analyzes types of governments, electoral systems, party systems, and political culture. Third, international relations. Studies relationships between nations including diplomacy, war, trade and international organizations. Focuses on issues like conflict, cooperation, globalization and foreign policy. Fourth, public administration. Deals with the organization and functioning of government institutions. Studies bureaucracy, policy implementation, public services and administrative ethics. 5. Political economy includes studies of capitalism, socialism, economic policy and development. Public policy covers areas like education, healthcare and environment and economic policy. Our second question is political science a science? Give argument for and against. Argument for political science as a science. First, use of scientific methods. Political science uses empirical research, data analysis, surveys, and experiments, just like natural sciences, to test hypotheses and draw conclusions. Second, systematic study. It systematically studies political systems, behavior, and institutions using structured methods to find patterns and general laws. And third is predictive power in areas like voting behavior, public opinion, and international relations. Political science can sometimes make accurate predictions and based on trends and models. Fourth point is theory and model building. It builds theoretical frameworks like rational choice theory or realization in IR to explain and predict political outcomes, just as sciences and like physics do. Arguments against political science as a science. First, human behavior is unpredictable. Politics deal with humans who are influenced by emotions, culture, and values making behavior hard to predict or generalize scientifically. Second, lack of universal laws. Unlike physics or biology, political science lacks universal laws that apply across all contexts. What works in one country may fail in another. Third, influence of ideology and values. Political beliefs and biases can influence research, making true objectively difficult to maintain. Fourth is limited experimental control. In politics, controlled experiments are rare. Researchers can't always isolate variables or replicate real world situations like in a lab. So, political science is the best seen as a social science. It uses scientific methods where possible but also accepts the complexity, variability, and normative dimensions of human society. Our third question is, explain comparative politics as a component of contemporary political science. So the answer is, comparative politics is a core subfield of contemporary political science that focuses on analyzing and comparing political systems, institutions, processes, and behavior across different countries. It helps scholars understand how different political structures operate and why political outcomes vary around the world. Key features of comparative politics. Systematic comparison. It involves comparing political entities such as states, governments, regiments, and policy outcomes to identify patterns, differences, and similarities. Second, scope. Topic studies includes democracy and authorizationism, political parties, electoral systems, constitutions, governance, public policy, political culture, and revolutions. Third, methodology. Comparative policies employs both quantitative and quantitative methods, including case studies, statistical analysis, and field research. Fourth, purpose. It seeks to build theories about how political systems work, what factors influence political development, and how different institutional agreements affect governance and stability. Fifth is contemporary relevance. In today's globalized world, comparative policies helps explain trends such as democratization, nationalism, populism, and globalization, making it vital for policy making, diplomacy, and international relations.